Week in weird. Starting off with JD Vance at a Yale party in drag? What? Here are a couple of photos of him. Oh god, the second one is unnecessary, but if you're
He's
listening,
feeling himself in that second one.
he's
He's
really feeling
feeling
him.
it.
The eyeliner, which if that is an accusation, I mean, I guess it's a habit he hasn't kicked, but he's wearing a blonde wig poorly. He looks I mean, he's not doing drag well. I do feel like the right is just like, yeah, a cis guy doing drag poorly.
Yeah.
But he's got a skirt, he's
It's
got a
lady
necklace.
face.
Yeah, he's doing lady face. He's got a bag. And this happened. And, you know, to people's credit, this has also been shared with a lot of like, hey, drag is cool. Like, this is not a reason to hate drag, but this is a reason to be like, why are you all obsessed about having no drag performances within, 500 feet of a school like it's a fucking liquor store? Versus, and then this is your running mate. Like, I mean,
Again,
if it was blackface, they'd be like, yes.
well, I mean, again, I have kind of a weird take on that in that, like, just like with the gender thing, it's, it's not cut and dried. Like, I kind of understand. I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent, I don't know that I would want cabaret performers working with my children. But that's more. But I think like I don't want Liza Minnelli reading them stories at. But
you're against Drag Queen Story Hour? Is that
I'm
what
not
you're
against Drag Queen Story Hour, but I do think that there's like, I think that they have frothed people up in the like letting them imagine kids basically going to like cabarets is when drag queens
like
are reading
kids
it.
are stuffing
Instead of like
dollar bills into thongs. Like that's not happening.
And they're having like baudy jokes while people are smoking around them. That's instead of thinking like, oh, it's more like a clown. It's like, do you feel bad about a clown reading to your kid? I mean, maybe, but it's that. So I feel like we need time slots for designating for drag queens. Like, are you a daytime drag queen? Are you a nighttime drag queen? Or are you day and night drag queen?
I love a family-friendly drag queen. I think that's very important.
Exactly.
And I think most drag queens actually are. The other thing I'll say about
it's like a comedy show. Like, I wouldn't want my kids going to see, I don't know, Dennis Leary? Although, I don't know, whatever.
This is true.
So, I don't know. I also work too hard probably to be like, was there a rational aspect to what they're thinking so that I could be like, hey, this isn't totally crazy.
But it is just insane that like this is their vice presidential running mate. He did do drag. And I think what I've been saying about this is, the right will defend cis men's ability to do shitty drag. But
as long as they're making fun of women.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But if you are looking fly, you've got a full beat of makeup, you're wearing heels, you know how to walk in them.
Expressing perhaps your own femininity in some way.
Yes, or if you're queer, obviously, then that's terrible. Like, there's nothing worse than that. Like, why? Is it because you kind of
honestly
that person?
Also, though, I honestly don't think they're that upset about it. Like, the polling has not shown that people that like boots on the ground voters care about it. What it really is they don't have any issues that they are offering their voters that would help them. So they can't run on that kind of stuff. They can't talk about like how, hey, we are going to get protections for your union. We are going to like give expand Medicare or healthcare for all. So like, you don't have to be terrified about your kids getting sick.
Yep.
Instead, they're like, maybe try being scared of this, and then we can say that maybe we'll fix the problem that isn't there and we just told you about.
Right.
People don't actually care.
No, they don't. Anyway, second instance of, there's way more weird stuff that happened, but we chose these few things. No worries. So this is Tim Walz, who looks very cute, wearing, this is back when he was a high school teacher. I guess he was a coach. He was Coach Walz. Or history teacher and coach, guys. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Somebody tell me.
Yeah, but he was like the staff administrator for the gay club.
Yes, he was. Gay Straight Alliance. And
in 99 also. And that photo looks like 1962, the Boy Scout. Like, I was in school in 99, and I remember how much we needed Gay Straight Alliance clubs, and like,
absolutely.
It was not this era of history.
No, right. Okay, so if you're listening, it's a photo of him. He looks very, very sweet. But then this guy, Joel Barrios, tweets in 1999, history teacher Tim Walz recruited young boys into a gay club at school. America's dad, indeed. Yeah, not like a nightclub, you fucking idiot. Like the Gay Straight Alliance, and he was the yes, the teacher who has to, like, support a club or like help it, get started. And there has been a number of students who've spoken out and said, like, yeah, I was gay in Tim Walz's like class, and the fact that he wanted to start this meant the world to me. And it was huge that he and his wife like supported gay students at a time before we felt comfortable being out. Like,
again, it's positive community.
It's so
positive community
positive.
building. It's like, here's a place where you can feel safe, instead of, if you are scared that your teen boy is going to go to a gay club, having something like this at their high school, it might be something that, they don't feel even more like a kid about.
Right. They don't even understand that. The idea that, like, oh yeah, maybe having a safe place in school is the best place to talk about your own sexuality.
I think they would understand if they weren't terrorized and encouraged to be scared all the time. It's really like just harnessed fear.
You sound like Tim Walz, Eliza. I feel like there's a lot of like
don't, if we remove the fear from these equations, then people wouldn't be as scared of teaching their kids sex education because they think that's going to make them have sex.
Okay, you're 2 for 2 spinning something into something
into my talking points.
Into your talking points. But so good on you. But let's see how you spin this one and whether this is about fear. Here is Donald Trump speaking with Elon Musk in that very, very long X Spaces interview. And here he's talking about Kamala Harris, who is on the cover of Time magazine. And it is a drawing of her. And here were his thoughts on that cover.
She's terrible, but she's getting a free ride. I saw a picture of her on Time magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing, and actually, she looked very much like our great first lady, Melania. She didn't look like Camilla. That's right. But of course, she's a beautiful woman, so we'll leave it at that, right?
What? This is the image. I mean, she's looked better. She looks good, but like the most beautiful actress alive. She's terrible, but she's beautiful. She looks like Melania. I want to fuck her.
Is he trying to say, like, obviously this isn't what she really looks like? Like, they made her look like this beautiful person, and we all know or is he just an old man rambling?
No, he is an old man rambling, and he absolutely has it for Kamala Harris. This is so awkward.
For everybody.
Well, yes. Well, he has it for any woman who, like, he personally finds attractive. And like Obama did say, like, she was attractive, and then he had to like recant it and apologize back in the day, which is very funny. But like, here he is. She's terrible. She's awful. She's nasty. She's low IQ. She's stupid. She's corrupt. She's all of these things. But she really looks like Melania, and that, like, oh my God, poor fucking Melania. Like,
as much as he's so like funny. Unraveling, I think also he just has that whole, I think he doesn't give a fuck because he thinks that nothing can lose any of this for him.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do